3 years ago, I was an international student from South Korea studying at UCLA, and I almost burned down my apartment building because no one taught me about American kitchen safety. Today, I'm going to share my embarrassing and terrifying story and show you the safety knowledge that could have prevented my disaster. If you're an international student, or if you know someone studying abroad, this video could literally save lives and prevent deportation nightmares. When I arrived in Los Angeles, I thought I knew how to cook. I'd been cooking Korean food for my family since I was 12 years old. But American kitchens are different. Different appliances, different cooking oils, different fire safety expectations. And here's what no one tells international students: your visa status can be affected by serious safety violations. It happened during my second semester. I was cooking Korean fried chicken for my study group using a technique my grandmother taught me with very hot oil. The oil overheated and caught fire. In Korea, my family had always used wet blankets to smother kitchen fires. So that's exactly what I did. I grabbed a wet towel from the sink and threw it over the burning oil. The result was terrifying. The water in the towel hit the oil and created an explosive fireball that reached the ceiling. Burning oil splashed across my stovetop onto the floor and caught my curtains on fire. Within minutes, smoke was pouring into the hallway. Fire alarms were screaming throughout the building, and fire trucks were racing to my address. The immediate consequences were devastating. The fire department evacuated our entire floor. My landlord threatened eviction for violating lease safety terms. The university's international student office called me in for a meeting about serious safety violations. I faced potential academic disciplinary action that could have affected my visa status. The repair costs exceeded my security deposit, and I had to find emergency housing while my apartment was being restored. But here's the scariest part: I had no idea that wet materials and burning oil don't mix. This is common knowledge for American students who grew up with fire safety education, but it's not intuitive for students from countries with different cooking methods and safety traditions. After this incident, I researched American fire safety extensively and discovered fire blankets. These would have solved my problem in 10 seconds with zero drama. Fire blankets work by cutting off oxygen to the fire, regardless of what type of oil or cooking method caused the flames. They're specifically designed for kitchen fires and work the same way in every country. Here's what I wish someone had told me during international student orientation. American fire safety assumes you know certain things that might not be obvious if you're from a different cooking culture. Water and oil fires don't mix, ever. Moving burning cookware spreads the fire instead of containing it. And most importantly, every American kitchen should have fire blankets as standard safety equipment. Let me show you the proper technique that I now teach to every international student I meet. When oil catches fire, turn off the heat source if it's safe to do so. Grab your fire blanket and pull the tabs to release it. Cover the burning pan completely, making sure the edges seal around the base. The fire will be extinguished in seconds. Now I keep fire blankets in my kitchen and my lab space on campus. I've taught this technique to dozens of international students from China, India, Brazil, and other countries. We all face the same challenge: adapting our cooking skills to American safety expectations while maintaining our cultural food traditions. If you're an international student, don't learn this lesson the way I did. Get fire blankets, learn American fire safety basics, and protect both your academic future and your physical safety. Your education abroad shouldn't be derailed by a preventable kitchen accident. And to American students, share this knowledge with your international friends. A simple fire safety conversation could prevent disasters and save lives in your campus community.